Hi, Sunnies. Happy Wednesday. And here is my version of Tyga's Taste. I call it Haste. I know that song. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Yeah, 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 yeah. Don't live your life spending time just for haste. You might fumble the ball, making waste. That's how the devil keeps you stuck in place. Get out of the sin cycle and same phase. I remember the crazy things that I did, trying to fit in with the cool kids. All foolish memories when I think back. Your enemies behind the scenes, they need you to react. Push them all back out of my mental space. Every night you can communion after saying grace. God's grace is the thing that saved me. Not giving my enemies my energy. I keep my mind clear and in peace. Play themselves to the left. What's up, B? Playing bow down over my AC. Out here doing voodoo. Who knew? Haste, haste. Your enemies make haste, haste. Your enemies make haste, haste. Your enemies make haste, haste. What a waste. Haste, haste. Your enemies make haste, haste. Your enemies make haste, haste. Your enemies make haste, haste. What a waste. So, welcome to Beaming Light. I am Danita. Beaming stands for bold and light, nowhere, mature, insightful, nurturing, grateful. Light stands for loving, intelligent, generous, honest, and tactful. Welcome to my channel where I switch up song lyrics, connect them to my personal experiences, and Bible verses to make it make sense in today's society. Yes, enemies make haste, haste. Your enemies make haste, haste. Your enemies make haste, haste. Your enemies make haste, haste. What a waste. So let's get into the topic of this message. We're going to look at Psalms chapter 119, 97 through 104. God's love is a sweet taste of honey. Again, God's love is a sweet taste of honey. And we have Taste by Tyga and Honey by Mariah Carey. And it's just like honey. God's love is like honey, y'all. Sweet. How sweet it is to be loved by God. It's very sweet. So yes, let's get into it, y'all. Shh, the devil just be deviling. So I want to get back into, I don't know why I said it like that. I want to get back into what I was talking about yesterday, like Nat As, like, right? Like Satan, Nat As, right? So I was looking at it again. And I was like, well, you can just say Nat As, right? But we know Nat is spelled with a G. Nat As. So Satan, spelled backwards, is Nat As, or Nat As, however you want to pronounce it. Nat As. Y'all, don't you feel like sometimes your enemies are like a gnat, a fruit fly that just won't go away, that just keeps like trying to do things to throw you off track, to keep you off focus, to get you upset and riled up, and you're just like, y'all, God told me like they want to mind control you, like they want you, they do things to gaslight you to try to think that they think they're planting a seed for you to do something that they want, that they want you to do. So, for instance, let's say you hear something, right? And you're like, I don't know where this noise is coming from, but you know you hear it. And I want you to understand, Satan targets people not in groups. Groups target an individual, right? These cults and covens and everything like that, like I talk about, you know, frats and sororities and stuff, but they come in groups, or like they come in a group of people to target an individual usually. And if the individual is like single, it's like, who's going to believe this person because they're single? Like, who's going to believe them? Who's going to like that's so far-fetched? It's not. Trust me, I live it. Like, I tell you guys time and time again, some of the things I experience, you're going to say, Danita, like, that is no way that is happening. Like, Danita, I do not believe you. Like, but I'm seeing it. I have experienced it. I lived it. So they do things to, like, it's like a fruit fly. Like, they just won't stop trying to mind control you, like trying to get in your head, trying to make you doubt yourself, or to plant a seed of what they want you to do. And it's gotten so to the point where it's like, wow, Satan is really a gnat. He is a Nat As. He is out here just doing stuff for no reason. And it's crazy. And here's the thing about it. They keep doing it because they keep thinking well, the more I do it, the more either this person is going to pop off and say something and reach back out. Or it'll finally work. And it's but when you catch on to Satan's schemes, his gimmicks, his whatever he's doing, it can't work. Once you are aware and woke to the tactics and the schemes, they cannot work on you. There might be some instances where you get a little thrown off course, or you might have some misdirected anger, but for the most part, it's once it gets to a certain point, it's you cannot undo it. You can't put somebody back to sleep that's woke. You can't keep the same tactics up when people are aware of what's going on. So at this point, you just okay, so that's what you're doing? Do it. I just don't even have the capacity to argue, because it's why am I arguing with demons when people who are on snow meds? Why am I arguing with these people? But what's crazy is they got this entire group of people to come after you. And the group of people they got to come after you are not protecting you, because now they see how crazy certain individuals are. And they try to make you feel and look crazy. The gang stalking method is not impactful when someone is not afraid, when they don't live in fear. They do voodoo to try to put fear in your heart. Y'all, people really do voodoo. And I want to tell you, people really do that. They really do. They really do. They want you in your head. They want you to think that something is wrong with you physically. They do these weird things. They do it. People do it. And it's the last person you would expect to do it does it. It's nuts. It's nuts. But despite all of that, all the things you've been through, or, and especially with the gaslighting, because they really want you to look crazy. They want to drive you crazy so you run back or say something, or who knows? Who knows? Maybe, money could have been involved. It just depends on your situation. You could be leaving a bad or tumultuous relationship. It just really depends on what your situation is. But it's just all about fear and control. But I'm here to tell you, there's no reason for you to fear. God is here. He is near. His love is as sweet as honey. He is not going anywhere. On that note, let's look at Psalm 119:97. Oh, how I love thy law. It is my meditation all the day. Thou through thy commandments hast made me wiser than mine enemies, for they are ever with me. Again, thou through thy commandments hast made me wiser than my enemies, for they are ever with me. I have more understanding than all my teachers, for my testimonies are my meditation. I understand more than the ancients, because I keep thy precepts. I have refrained my feet from every evil way, that I might keep thy word. I have not departed from thy judgments, for thou hast taught me. How sweet are thy words unto my taste, yea, sweeter than honey to my mouth. Through the precepts I get understanding, therefore I hate every false way. So you are not concerned about what was said, what they did, how they did it. You just don't care. It just doesn't even faze you, because it's so predictable at this time, and exactly what they're doing. Here's the funny thing. As they're trying to plant seeds in you to make you do things, they in turn go back and do it. Like, for instance, you hear a song, right? And you keep hearing the same song over and over. And why am I hearing the song over and over? But it's like you don't want to listen to it. And then you see your enemy out and they're listening to the song. It's like, okay, so you were trying to plant like, because songs give messages. So you're trying to plant this message in my head. Now it's planted in yours. Like, it backfires. Everything they do to try to come against you or to do these mind games, this mind control bull, it backfires. It actually hits them because you're aware. They keep doing it because they are asleep. They are unaware. These people are foolish. Like when I say foolish, I'm talking about Ashanti foolish. Like they are so foolish and just, and y'all, some of these people are too mature to be this foolish. I'm laughing not because something happened. Too mature to be this foolish. It's really sad. I want to read this again because I feel like I didn't read it right. Oh, how love I thy law. It is my meditation all the day. Thou through thy commandments hast made me wiser than my enemies, for they are ever with me. I have more understanding than all my teachers, for thy testimonies are my meditation. I understand more than the ancients, because I keep thy precepts. I have refrained my feet from every evil way, that I might keep every word. I have not departed from thy judgments, for thou hast taught me. How sweet are thy words unto my taste, yea, sweeter than honey to my mouth. Through thy precepts I get understanding, therefore I hate every false way. You get understanding from people who come before you, from people who have taught you. You have understanding. You are learning from situations. Remember I said that sometimes like you don't even have to go through it. It could be a friend, a family member, or something you see on TV. And you can ask yourself like, wow, like what would I do to like if I was in a situation I should say, how would I handle it? Like if I was in that particular situation, what would I do? It's kind of like, what would Jesus do back in the day? What would you do? Because you have to do something according to his will and glory. So what are you going to do? Because they're making haste, y'all. Haste. Yenis make haste. Yenis make haste. Yenis make haste. What a waste. Like they have wasted their time, their resources. Their resources are now protecting you. They enjoy you. They enjoy what you do. They see potential in you. They see your light. And, they don't see the light in these people who came against you. These people are out here exposed, mask off, and y'all know it is Halloween season. Mask off. I bet you they can't even wait until the 31st. Mask off, and they don't know what to do about it. So they buzzing around you like gnats. You're like this. You are in a space where you're like, you know what? I'm in my pickup truck. So you can come pick up your feelings. Do you want to ride in my pickup truck? Ram, dodge all those feelings. Like you're not feeling them. You're not impressed. You're not scared, intimidated. That's what they needed from you. That's the position they wanted you to be in. And you're not. At this point, it's just like funny. Get your Nat ass away from me, Satan. Tell Nat As, Satan, get away from me. God, the stuff that you experience. And I realized that they target women more because, you have men who have maybe power or status in certain communities. So I feel like they target like single women to kind of get them on their program. But you ain't on Satan's program. God gave you his word. He gave you his promise. He said his love is going to be sweet for you. How sweet thy words on thy mouth, sweeter than honey. That's God's law. It feels better to be in God's law than to be over here programmed with whatever they got going on. Have at it. Let them have it with no problem. That was a commercial back in a day in New Orleans where it's like a furniture commercial, and this man says, let them have it with no problem. Like, let them have that programming with no problem. That's not who you are. That's not who you choose to be. And that's another issue, is because you stand on who you are. You have integrity. You don't care what nobody thinks about you. You don't care about like material things. Like, you understand the importance of having the necessities, but you're not concerned about what people think about you and what you have, because you're happy within. You have the joy. You have love. It's like when people talk to you or speak with you on certain things and topics, it's like the words that you say just give them hope and confidence. It's like honey on their lips. It's just beautiful. It's music to their ears. And Satan cannot stand that. Satan cannot stand the fact that you are making a difference. You have a huge calling over your life, because what Satan wanted to do was keep you behind to fuel his agenda. That's not you. That's not your calling. That's not your destiny. And it's okay. Let them have it with no problem. Let them have whatever it is. Just y'all, I don't understand why people go so hard and why people just can't be like, all right, I'm done. Like, I'm gonna let her have it. It's over. Like, she gonna let me have my stuff over here. I'm gonna let her have that over there, and we're gonna be done. Like, I don't understand why they keep trying. Isn't that the definition of insanity? Is doing something over and over again and expecting a different result? Somebody corrects me if I'm wrong. But let them keep doing it if they want to do it, because haste, the enemies make haste, the enemies make haste. What a waste. All right, so let's go ahead and close out with a prayer. God, thank you for allowing me to be your messenger for this message. I hope that it gives someone an encouraging word, sound advice, wisdom, and moving forward in whatever situation they're experiencing. God, we know that you're going to protect our sons and keep them away from hurt, harm, and danger. We ask this prayer in all prayers in Jesus' name. Amen. So any vibes on that. Be a being light in your community. Spread love, light, and positivity. Pay it forward with a runner after kindness. Pray it forward to a person. Sundays, I love you. I'm humble for you. I'm grateful for you. Please feel free to like or share this message. Subscribe to the channel. No pressure. And until the next time.